All right, we've all been wondering where this Russia hacked our elections nonsense came from. If you ask the Democrats, they just can't answer it. And you ask them, what do you think they did? And they still won't answer the question. So it's getting pretty frustrating for everyone. And then this is probably the most a big story that I've come across. I haven't been making videos too much. I've been kind of down because things are just so bad. It just seems like the whole world's going to pot. But this story is really important. So it seems as if what happened, how Wikileaks got the emails on Hillary Clinton and John Podesta, was that they were leaked by Seth Rich to Wikileaks. Seth Rich being the DNC staffer. That's how those emails got to WikiLeaks, with Seth Rich. That's why the Democrats are saying Russia hacked the election. They're trying to divert from the fact that they murdered Seth Rich because he leaked those emails to WikiLeaks. That is a huge, huge story. And it just shows that we are not in Kansas anymore, folks. Our country is, if it's not already gone, it's absolutely teetering on the brink of civil war. And I don't think I'm even overstating that. It's getting that insane. We have riots. We have the deep state turning on a democratically elected president. Never in the history of our country have we ever seen such madness, such insanity as what's going on today. So, we need to stand behind Trump because he seems to be the only thing that's trying to put a cork in the leak of this boat that's taking on water. They don't like, the establishment doesn't like that he is really wants to change things for the better. It just shows all this stuff is set up. They want this. They want the government. We always say, are they stupid or just corrupt? Well, now we know the answer. They're corrupt. And I don't think any of us had ever imagined just how corrupt it is, how far it goes. It goes from establishment Republicans all the way through the Democratic Party and the entire deep state, every alphabet agency there is. So they want him out of office. They want Trump gone because he's rocking the boat. He's screwing up the gravy train. So listen, it's going to get worse before it gets better. But you might not like Trump for whatever this or that reason. But he's the only thing we got. The alternative was Hillary. And we all know what would have happened with that. He's the only thing we have left between a turnkey tyranny or trying to save this country. And it's getting on the brink. Well, I don't know if it can be saved anymore. But I hope it is. I hope we can do it. We're going to have to get behind Trump 100% and push back as hard as we can. We're going to have to re-elect him when election, if they don't impeach him and throw him out of the office. But we're going to have to just get behind him and do the best we can. Anyway, that is, I don't know. It's depressing that we've fallen so far. Think about your children. Think about your grandchildren and what kind of world are they going to inherit, because right now it's not good. We're spending their money. We're in debt, 20 trillion. We're spending our kids' money and our grandkids' money, and they're not going to have a chance right out of the gate. They're going to be in huge debt, or they're going to end up in a country that is just as bad as any other third world place. and we will have blown it all away. So that's all I can say about that.